Good day, good people. I hope today has found you exactly where you need to be. And if you're not there, I hope and pray that you can get there as soon as possible. Today, we are breaking down a reference mix. A reference mix is the mix that you get straight out of the session, right? And for engineers and producers, this can be very important, not only for any beats that you're making for artists, but also if you are an engineer as well. Artists want to leave the studio with something that gives them a clear idea of what that final song is going to sound like. And it's a very, very quick way for you to do that. You just got to know what you're looking for at the end of a song or while a song is being recorded. And in this video, I'm going to break that down while I'm actually doing one on the fly, so you can see exactly how quickly this can happen for you, okay? Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm gone. Click track is important. That gives you a baseline, gives you the general idea of how close you want to be. So what I do is I mix most things to fit right below that click. That's where I start from. That lets me know the ballpark I want to be in. And all we doing is bringing up levels, right? Pulling things in, seeing what levels are. Once again, this is just quick, just real fast. Let's see what we got, see what's what, right? Right, so we got 2-3 melodies for that hook part. So we bring those up, just a little balance, nothing crazy. You know, this is not a master. Just bring it up normal. And that's that. All right, so now we're getting into hi-hats. So drum work is real simple. I start with the most aggressive instrument. Hip-hop stuff is usually hi-hats with trappy type stuff. So start there. Pull that hi-hat in, pull your open hi-hat in, right? So we got a rim as percussion, clap is the main thing. And in this section of the record, it's a big snare. So we just pulling all of those elements in so they're listenable, right? 808s, right? So immediately what I go to, even in a reference, is I go and grab a clipper and put it on the 808s. And you'll see me do that right here. And this clipper is actually free. So you can go download that from Initial Audio for free. No settings change, throw it on there, give me some headroom, and it gives me room to throw a kick in there. And that kick, I didn't show it, but that kick is boosted at about 1K on the EQ. That's what makes it stick out just a tad bit. And that's what you hear in there, right? So now going through and making sure those elements still make sense in the first half where it's not as aggressive. Had to pull the side snare up a bit there. All right, little match back and forth. Real light, man, it's real light, real light. Listening through, good little listen through, make sure okay, everything is subtle, nothing crazy, nothing sticking out too far, okay? Now we checking that first section in relation to that big loud second section of the verse. Just making sure everything's all right. Check that rim shot right there. Make sure everything cool. We just wanted to be present, right? We're not mixing for the Grammys right now. We just, all right, let's make sure it makes sense for my client, right? Easy. Now we thinking about, all right, what's the next move? Do I want to enhance this? And because this is my guy, all right, let's throw something on the chain for you. So what you're about to see is the Slate Digital. This is the FG Red. And I use the glue preset on here because it usually just works. You want just a little bit of compression to pull that whole record together. And now I'm going back and saying, all right, let me pull just a few little changes, tweaks. Because what we don't want to happen is we don't want the compressor, you don't want to hear the compressor pumping. What we're doing is just using it to pull everything tight. And we pull the makeup gain down to 0 and throw a little saturation, a little drive on there. That's what the drive knob is, a little saturation, just to give you some character on the back end of that. Listen through. I was sick if you just saw me cough. But yeah, listening through here, making sure everything still is there, right? Nothing sticking out, nothing's too aggressive. We just, all right, cool, that works. Everything fits fine, right? Now what we do is check the lower volume section with that compressor on, just to see what's up. You know, I see now I had to tweak the bass. It's a bass part in there I had to tweak. It was a little bit too much. Brought the scratch vocal in, just as a comparison. or just as a point of reference. This is not real, so I'm gonna talk all on top of it because it's not gonna count as I'm coughing my lungs out in the seat. But we just bringing that up just so, all right, in reference to the vocal I got, which was just, hey, here's the idea. This is what that can feel like. I did put a chain on that vocal, but it doesn't really matter. Just wanted to bring it out and get it close to something that's listenable, and that's it. That's it for that. So now on the master chain, what I did also was put the FGX on there. It's another Slay Digital product. I use this for all my mixes, even the #1 joints that I charted with, and it's perfect. It's a great limiter, a great master bus compressor on there that gets you the volume and gets you the character without all of the artifacts and distortion. Man, it's the best. So I didn't realize my camera was in the way, but I set the peak to -0.3 dB. I put a gain match, that's what CGM is on. Put the gain match on there and just listen to what the limiter is doing. So I'm just making sure it's not doing way too much. I'm making sure it's still clean without the volume tricking you into thinking it sounded better. That's all that was, real simple. We listened to it from the top end here, checking text messages, because this was a long one for me. And that's pretty much it, man. That's exactly how you get a reference vocal and a reference mix right off of a recording session. Now with this one, it wasn't a session. My guy just sent me some vocals he recorded at the crib to make the beat around. So I made the beat around it, quick mix to send back to him so we get an idea, and that's the end, man. So that's it. That's all I got. And I'm not gonna allow you guys to hear this whole thing because you're not supposed to, but that's pretty much it. And once again, thank you for watching to the end. If you got something from this video, like and subscribe, share it with somebody who can use this information as well. My name is FC on the Beat, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Gone.